Welcome to Into the Ropes.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Hello everyone, welcome to Into the Ropes. My name's Sam Folds.
Owen Williams.
Paul Keith.
And we're here to discuss what's happened lately in wrestling. First we're going to start with Extreme Rules. We're going to talk about the B team winning the titles. What do you reckon, boys?
What a joke. What a joke. I can't believe it. How? How can a job squad beat...
Well, they're just burying Bray Wyatt. They've constantly buried Bray Wyatt, and I know with Matt, and probably going to end up with another feud. I don't want to see that again. They're just going to copy it.
But don't you think Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, they've just gone as far as they can go? They're together. I just don't like them together. Maybe it's a way of breaking them up. They'll lose again, and they'll break up. Oh, and then we get to see another feud between the two.
I totally disagree. Why break them up? Why? And the only reason why I think they lost the titles in the first place, I think they was punishing Bray Wyatt. Because he got arrested. That car crash, wasn't it? Sorry.
But I think Bray Wyatt's gone as far as he can go with his character. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, he needs to
he
change.
definitely needs a refresher right now. Because I just feel like he's just come to the end of that. Do you know, with you had a thing with Undertaker, he refreshed it. He used to refresh it quite a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he has the same sort of thing. He just needs to refresh.
So are you saying that Bray Wyatt needs to be deleted?
I think not so much deleted, rebooted. You know,
Well, he won't with the birth. When you're thrown into the lake of reincarnation.
yeah, but it doesn't really work, does it?
Yeah, but
what's different about him?
Look when they did change it with the whole Sister Abigail. That was really bad.
Yeah, they didn't do it right though, did they?
Like normal dates out of Psycho.
It was awful.
It was bad.
But what do you think about the BT being the champions?
Good luck to him, mate. I mean, come on, they're pretty intriguing to watch. They're funny guys.
Are they?
They're like the underdog, aren't they? They're not great, but
But they're the tag team champions.
I know.
Yeah, but where do they go from this?
It's been worse.
Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy, they're on the up. Are B Team really going to get the big push? No, they're going to lose titles before too long, and they're going to be nowhere.
So you say there's been worse tag team champions? Who?
Did Moss and Thrasham win it one time? Did the Bashams win it one time?
What, you think they're worse than the B team?
Mate, you can look at the B team's pedigree, right? Don't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny, right? You've got Mr. Perfect's son in there, Kurt Angle's son. He's pretty good in the ring. He's not bad. He beat Triple H twice when he first showed up.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns is the Rock's cousin. Don't mean he's good.
He's not bad though.
He's not good.
In the bloodline, he's got it in the bloodline. He's not too bad. He's got better in the ring and he's better at his promos. And you can't say they're not. You can't say they're not bad in the ring.
Oh no, they're not bad. I'm not saying they are bad.
Bo Dallas ain't too bad.
They've got no credibility.
But they've been jobbing for so long that...
Exactly.
So was Jinder Mahal, and he won the title. We'll pick up on Jinder Mahal later. Don't worry about that. But he was
yeah, but Jinder Mahal,
Drew?
Jinder Mahal went away. He took steroids and got big.
Allegedly.
Allegedly took steroids.
Okay.
I thought he was drinking.
Look at the size of him. Yeah, you know Vince McMahon like a big guy.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
that's what Jinder Mahal thought. He thought Vince McMahon like a big guy. I'll give him a big guy.
Yeah.
Whereas what have the B team changed, other than the fact that they can now win from nowhere?
I think what they changed was their persona with the crowd. They changed. They're over. They are over.
Are they?
Do you know what? It seems like whenever stuff happens in the UK, Vince McMahon sort of jumps on it. We started singing the A-Team, and they're thinking, oh, he's sitting in the back thinking they're over. Let's give him the title.
Yeah, but
Look at Fandango. All you got to do is that, and then didn't he go on a good run after that? He started winning matches again.
Well, he was meant to win the Intercontinental title, wasn't he? But he got concussed, so I think he was out for a month, and they just decided never to push him again after that.
Yeah, how did he get that concussion? Did all the WWE stars hold him down in the back and just kick the hell out of his head? Just for we're not having every week.
I don't know, most of them kind of got into it. John Cena definitely got into it.
Yeah.
He was chanting in the ring. He was getting it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's just jumping off on the bandwagon of anyone to possibly get him over a little bit further.
That is very true.
But weren't we chanting for Jamie Noble? We didn't get very far.
Mate,
Well,
he did. After
Did
that, everyone loved him. We started it. That was actually, to tell you this, me and him started that chant. You may not believe us, but we were in Liverpool. We started the Jamie Noble chant, and then everyone started chanting Jamie Noble. And then a couple of weeks after that, the whole of America were chanting Jamie Noble. That is a true story. That is a
Very
true story.
true. Very true.
Didn't get him very far though, did it?
Well, he was already retired anyway.
Yeah.
Well, he weren't.
Well, he was. He wasn't.
I swear.
He wasn't an active wrestler. He's more to do with the producing side of it now.
Yeah. Yeah. He still comes out every so often. Everyone's like, "Hey, Jamie Noble."
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
right. So yeah, the B team. What are we saying? The ultimate conclusion of it is: it a good thing? Is it a bad thing?
awful thing.
I think on their part it's good, but the fact that they've beaten Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt at this point, plus they both won one-on-one matches against Matt and Bray, that's not good.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. If you ask me.
I think riding the wave of it, it's a good thing. Obviously, on paper, it doesn't look good.
But the wave's gone.
I wouldn't say
They was hot for 2 weeks and that was it. They don't even get a good reaction when they come out there. They're a pre-show
they don't
at
get
best.
a bad reaction though.
But they have no reaction, which is worse than having being cheered or booed. Having no reaction is worse.
But then I don't see them getting no reaction.
Yeah, they do
I
get
re-
a reaction.
Barely.
They all get a reaction.
Barely. They're a pre-show act.
Well-
That's what they are.
Not anymore.
They're like Breeze
Not
Dango.
anymore. Well, they've just brought relevance to the pre-show. Now the tag team titles are going to be on it.
Well, I think they've earned. I think they've earned where they've gotten so far.
Yeah.
Whether it continues, I hope it does. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully the authors are pain beating at SummerSlam.
Okay, should we move on to Ronda Rousey showing up on Extreme Rules?
Well, on our last podcast, I went out and I said I didn't think I was going to be a fan,
Yeah.
and then I said I was a fan. I'm not so sure now.
Okay.
I know it's Ronda Rousey and it's storyline, but it's like she's getting handed everything. Title match after title match. I don't understand the whole storyline I have at the moment. She's been suspended. She keeps showing up, beating people up, and she gets rewarded. I don't understand why.
When it comes to WWE logic, you've got to check your brain at the door. Their writers are awful. Let's be honest about it. You're not meant to. If you don't just defend your title in 30 days, it gets stripped. Brock Lesnar ain't defended it for about 600 days, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
So
I think that works out. If it's real life and they're actually injured, then they bring that into play. If it's storyline, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think a lot of wrestlers fans, they've got amnesia because they try and make you forget.
Yeah, that's true.
certain things.
They think we've got short-term memory loss,
Yeah.
but we haven't.
No,
So,
we haven't.
They might, but we haven't. Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
that's
But
true.
like you said about Ronda Rousey, I'm with you. I mean, I said last time I can't stand her. I still can't stand her.
I think she's.
I hate the way she looks.
I think she's good for the business. I think she's bringing more people to the business. I think she's elevating the women's
No,
division.
I disagree. She's bringing it down,
But she's not, though.
but she is.
Okay.
She's moving some good, women
Yeah.
away from the title picture and
Exactly.
putting herself there. Now you've got Sasha Banks is amazing in the ring. She gets a lot of stick because she always gets injured. Bayley is amazing in the ring. Now they're having a separate feud about their friendship, going to counselling, while
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey is in the title
And it's
picture.
funny because that seems a lot
Ember
like...
Moon, I think is one of the best they've got at the moment.
She is.
I agree.
Yet she had to keep having rematches with the same
the right
people.
squad. Liv Morgan and
Constantly.
Sarah Logan.
She should be in the title picture.
Exactly. And Ronda Rousey is taking that away from her.
But she will eventually be in the title picture, won't she? She will. She's got the
When
potential.
she'll get buried to
No,
Ronda.
but she's got the potential. She's young. She will be there. Everyone knows she'll be there. The thing is, you've got someone coming in like Ronda Rousey. You've got to capitalise on the momentum. You have to do it straight away. Because if you have her there doing mediocre stuff, then you're not capitalising it. We complain about them not capitalising on certain people, like superstars. At least they're capitalising.
But she's not a superstar anymore. If she come to the WWE 4 years ago, when she was red hot,
Yeah.
I understand her pushing her to the moon. But when she got a butt kicked twice, and then she comes in and they still say she's the baddest woman on the planet, how thick do they think we are?
But I have to disagree with you there because I think if CM Punk was to return, you'd love it.
Yeah.
I'd love it. You'd love it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
sure the viewer would love it.
Wrestling reality is different
It
from
is.
actual real reality.
But there's a difference between CM Punk returning. Yes, but you've got to remember he is the greatest wrestler in the world.
All right, but also you've got to know that you know that she's a real fighter outside. You know she can kick most of their butts. Like that's like in reality on that roster.
Oh, I'd like to in a fight with Nia Jax.
Oh, yeah, all right.
You sick freak.
You sick man.
That would be a great UFC fight.
Yeah. Different weight classes. I don't think they allow it, but it would be good to see.
It'd be like the Big Show against James Ellsworth.
Tell us your thoughts about Ronda Rousey. We'd like to know. What do you think? Yay or nay?
Like I was saying, at first I'm against it, then I'm for it. Now I'm slightly against it.
Okay.
I think if they continued with the authority of Ronda Rousey, it'd have been better with her and Stephanie McMahon. That's the way forward for her, I would have thought. Because then she's kind of like the Stone Cold. She doesn't always have to be in the title picture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, so we're moving on now. We move on to... Let's have a look what we've got written down here. Moving on to Asuka.
Waste of time.
What did you think of the feud, first of all? What did you think of the match? How it ended?
Carmella?
Yeah.
The issue is, I've always liked Carmella just because how physical and violent she makes it look.
Yeah.
I remember she had a match with, I think, either Brie or Nikki Bella once, and she battered them. Like I don't know how. That's why she was injured for so long. Like Brie, because she took a beating from Carmella.
Yeah.
But I can't see a way forward for Carmella. I think having her constantly beat Asuka and Charlotte Flair, when she's just going to eventually lose the title, I feel, and then she can be unheard of. You're going to be like, who is Carmella?
The ginger treatment, yeah.
But I don't think she's too bad. I mean, Carmella's not bad. I think she's got a look. Obviously, not everyone's taste. I think we would say she's got a look. The look's not bad. I think she's a bit over the top sometimes on her promos and stuff. I think she's green in that area. But I don't think she's not too bad. I think she'll still be around. I don't think she's a one-hit wonder. I think she'll be around for a while.
But the way she carried her character is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because
there's not many like her.
No, because apparently, like, obviously I don't know her personally, but apparently she's complete opposite of what she is behind the scenes.
So she's
nothing like that.
Hood rat sort
No,
of.
she's nothing like that. So she makes you believe in her character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give her credit for that.
Yeah. I believe her character is the wrong sort of heat for what she is. She gets go away heat. She don't get good heat. She gets go away heat.
Yeah, like that's what we were discussing the show afterwards when she was talking on the panel. She goes over the top. That's what I'm saying. That's that sort of thing. She goes over the top.
She's not a good worker. She's not a good in-ring worker.
But she has got a gimmick that isn't there and it's pretty unique.
And she's different to everyone else.
She is different.
Yeah, but so is Asuka. Who would you prefer? Why would you make Asuka go on this unbeaten run from NXT to WWE and then she's lost every title match she's had? How is that possible? Why?
But I think
is it Vince worrying because she can't speak English? That she's not very good at English?
Maybe.
Is he worried that she can't represent the company how he wants her to represent it?
Doing all the work outside WWE. Well, I think with her, I think they've got to a point. They had the undefeated streak. She's got that status now. It's there.
But it's not though. It's all gone there.
No. I think she's got a status that's there, and that's something that she's so good in the ring and stuff like that. And with her status being that high, I think that they don't think they can damage it too much. So with Carmella, if she had to beat Carmella and beat her easy, then Carmella's gone. Like Carmella's reputation can be hurt so much easier than Asuka's can.
But what reputation has she got?
She's the champion. The thing is that if you want that thing where she's going to be the one-hit wonder, then have Asuka beat her. But if they want her to be there more longevity, I think Asuka can take the loss, and the way she takes the loss as well. It's not only like her actually losing, it's how she loses. If she loses strong, like the thing from behind where she hits a shark cage and stuff like that, she's still losing through. It's not a clean win.
But they've turned her into a comedy act.
Who Asuka? No, they haven't. I don't think
What
she's
is James Ellsworth then, if not a comedy act?
James Ellsworth is the ingredient to bring in so matches don't finish clean.
No,
So it
but
keeps her
it's-
strong. That's the whole reason of it
It's
being.
ridiculous.
You
it's
can't
ridiculous.
just have every match not finishing clean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal, the reason it did not work is because he never won a match clean. Not
Exactly.
a single one.
Exactly.
Where you got someone like Randy Orton, who was a major heel, yet he used to win clean.
Happened with Seth Rollins, huh? As well. You get them heels.
Yeah, but he could win clean.
But it's, throughout history, you get them heels that don't win clean. It happens. I mean, they win the odd match clean, but you do get the heels that don't win clean. You get it. Like a lot of the people, the ones that
Yeah.
are in groups,
And we moaned about them.
not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
And they don't. It ain't like she's not going to win matches clean, but it's just certain times and certain people that they face that they have to keep strong. So the way to keep Asuka strong is not have her lose clean.
But they haven't kept us strong.
So who are you talking about here? At the heels that could never win clean. Immediately Triple H brings to my mind.
Triple H was and one of the best champions.
He was, but he had something outside of the ring of well in it,
Yeah. But
where Carmella hasn't. Neither Jinder
yeah,
Mahal.
we're talking about two different people. Like, I mean, we're talking about two different, real different. Like, we're talking about someone like Triple H, who's a legend
Yeah,
of
Triple H was the cerebral assassin.
Yeah.
You know, find a way to win, no
Yeah.
matter how.
yeah. But that is exactly
That
what
fits
Carmella's
his
doing.
character. No, but her character's different than his.
Well, so was Seth Rollins, but he was still not winning clean.
But he won more not clean than he did dirty. Fact.
What? Why he had the title?
Yeah, of course he
No.
won. Well, you telling me he never won clean?
No, he hardly won clean.
No?
No.
What matches were you watching? then?
Seth Rollins, I remember there was like 3 in a row when he had the title where he didn't win clean.
Name him.
Was it? What about the match? Was it matches against Brock? Was
Well,
that-
he had one match against Brock,
Yeah.
and Taker come out at the end of that battle round.
Yeah, so stuff like that. But that's not through his fault for winning clean. But it's still a way to keep the person in the ring strong.
But
that's going to lose.
he did put on a hell of a match
Yeah,
before
yeah,
he won
Yeah.
day.
yeah.
He beat Sting and Cena
Yeah,
in the same night, clean.
yeah, but that was towards the end of it, though, wasn't it?
He still won clean.
Yeah.
He did win
Yeah.
more. He did win clean more often than not.
No, maybe that should be up for debate and actually have a look back to see. But I do remember seeing a lot of his matches where he weren't winning clean. And it used to annoy me because at the time I never liked him. So it's like, because he had that weasel persona, didn't he? He used to get, look,
He
and
was
that's
a
why, 'cause he had
cowardly
the
heel.
authority. He had the authority
Yeah.
behind him a lot of the time. So a lot of the time he never won clean.
Okay, anyways, back to Asuka.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. Back to Asuka.
Back to Asuka.
So is she? Do you think her career gone?
Oh
now
yeah, her
then?
credibility's gone. She's done. She might as well just go back to New Japan Wrestling or somewhere like that.
I don't believe so. I think she's got a long, healthy career in WWE, and I think, as you say, like they say that we've got short memories and stuff like that, but it won't be long before she's in real important matches and winning all the time again.
Do you think that will happen before she can speak English properly?
It depends
Promo,
on the week.
you know,
She could learn.
promos are a big part of WWE nowadays.
Yeah.
Reigns knows that better than anyone.
Yeah.
But don't you think what they should do is then get her a mouthpiece?
If you turn a heel, yeah.
Maybe she needs a manager.
But she's not also the type of person that
That's what I said.
needs to speak a lot of the time. She lets her in-ring ability do the talking for her.
No, I mean a full-time manager, like Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman.
And
Yeah,
Ellsworth.
that's her mouthpiece. That's what I'm saying.
but
She
not-
needs a mouthpiece.
Not so much just for that, almost to guide her or someone with experience.
Mm.
Like, I don't know, Kelly returning. Maybe.
Funaki.
What is it with you and Kelly?
Funaki.
Get the
That's just racing.
That's not
Ah.
racist.
Or
is
we can get the Japanese Russian commentator
Oh yeah.
at the pay-per-views.
Yeah. So wait, now we're going down a fine line here, aren't we? But
Hang on.
true, that is true, guys. You know at the beginning of every pay-per-view where they go through the announce team and it comes to Russia, right? There's a particular announcer doesn't look Russian.
I tell you, if it's Russian, I'm Jamaican.
Yeah, that's why you say Gumba Clark a lot of the time. Okay, moving on. We're going to move on to what about Owen's bump? The bump he took.
Oh, Owen's bump.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, sorry, not Owen's bump.
My bad.
So, yeah, his bump. What about his bump?
I called it.
He's got many bumps.
Last podcast, you two both disagreed with me. And I said, Owen takes an amazing bump.
He does.
And he wasn't, he couldn't see where he was falling.
Yeah, there's 2 pay-per-views in a row.
He takes an amazing bump on an airbag table. Yeah, you're right. He does. Yeah.
It didn't look like an airbag table, though.
Never
It didn't. That one never looked like an airbag table. That looked like a real table.
No, it didn't, because the airbag went.
Did it?
Yeah, watch it again.
I think it just fell.
No, the airbag. You see the airbag go. Deflate.
What did it do? I don't know. I think he takes a good bump. And the thing is,
it was good.
Didn't you see the replay of it? How precise he hit that? Because his head could have hit that. You know, they have the iPads facing up. He missed that by about that much, and he hit perfectly on that table like a stunt man.
And I believe that Braun had a big part in that because he had to guide him.
Yeah.
Owen went backwards. He couldn't see where he was going.
Yeah.
If Braun messes up, Kevin Owens' career could be over.
Yeah.
But it takes, if you trust someone that much, it shows how much Braun is respected.
Yeah, I think Braun's amazing.
He is.
He's so good.
Do you think this is going to lead to a Kevin Owens face turn?
I think he's halfway there. I think he's made him into a tweener. Like, I think like the match with Braun, where Kane came out, so that sort of turned him into a tweener as well. Do you remember that match? What was that match? Where it was him, Kane. It was meant to be 4 of them versus 2 or 3. Was it?
That with the shield.
With the ambulance, yeah.
And the Miz.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
When they chucked him in the dump truck.
Yeah. So they sort of turned him into a tweener then.
Yeah.
I think they're doing the same sort of thing now with Braun and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I think Braun is going to embrace Owens.
Eventually to say like,
it keeps coming back. So I think that's what's going to happen. And he's going to become a babyface.
Yeah.
I'm all for a Kevin Owens babyface run anyway.
Yeah.
He's been a heel 4 years.
Yeah. I think he should be a tweener though. I think he would work so good as just being a tweener. Just like he can do heelish things, but to heels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all like see him running and hiding when he did that Portaloo. And I think the funniest thing on that segment, right, was when you had Braun Strowman sniffing him out like he was an animal. That was funny. I did find that pretty amusing. But we're now going to go on to discuss latest news, and I think we're going to start with Hulk Hogan's reinstatement to the Hall of Fame, guys. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I like it. He's been backstage and apologised to all the wrestlers. He seemed genuinely sincere in his apology. Not everyone's going to like the fact that he's been brought back, but personally, I do. What do you think, Owen?
I think he made a mistake, he apologised, enough said.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, definitely. I think personally it's a good thing for WWE. I mean, he's a massive chunk of the early ons and the foundation of where WWE or WWF at the time began. So yeah, good thing.
Yeah, anyway, we're not here to judge. So moving forward with Hulk Hogan, where do you think you stand moving forward? Do they give him a role behind the scenes or do they have him in the open?
I reckon he's more of a person not to be working behind the scenes. I don't think he's going to be working much with wrestlers or anything like that. I think he's more maybe a person to bring out at certain times like WrestleMania, stuff like that. Apart from that, I think there's not much. He definitely ain't getting a match. I really believe he's not getting a match, even though that's what he's lobbying for. But other than that, I think that's about it, really.
Well, come Mania, you never know.
Yeah.
He had a dream.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
And can you imagine, Hulk Hogan versus The Undertaker?
That'd be the slowest match ever.
No, but for nostalgia, that would be great.
No, why? Because they've wrestled twice already. Why?
You being a massive Undertaker fan, you wouldn't want to see him against Hulk Hogan.
But I don't like Hulk Hogan. Never liked
Even more
Hulk
reason
Hogan.
if you want Undertaker to beat him up.
I do not want to see that match.
I don't, to be honest. What do you think?
Would you guys like to see
If any of you guys put in the comments you want to see that match, you're delusional. Go and watch Impact Wrestling. Cause that's
All
where
right,
you
Vince
belong.
McMahon, you know what the people want. Calm down.
Okay, right, moving on anyway. What about The Rock being, #1 highest paid actor in Forbes history? Big, knowing that he started his career in wrestling. Rather.
Phenomenal.
What?
What was that?
Sorry.
What was that?
Phenomenal.
What was that?
I don't know. That was like when you try and say D-Generation X.
D-Generation X.
Say it, do it properly.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, DJ Next. How many things are you?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I think it is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It is.
There
It's
we go.
phenomenal. I
It
think it's amazing the fact that he's managed to do that. Like you got Will Smith, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Denzel Washington.
Morgan Freeman. I mean, to get the highest paid actor in Forbes history for a year, calendar year, well, for whatever they do their financial year too.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What do you reckon, Paul?
Yeah, good luck to him. You know, he entertained me over the years. I think he deserves whatever he gets. Yeah, he still has time. I know he doesn't show up with much, but he still has time to come back.
Yeah.
You can tell he loved the business. He loved WWE.
Yeah.
And he can electrify millions in his movies as well on WWE screen.
What I give him credit for is that guy worked hard.
I can smell it. Oh. I can smell it. No, I'm joking. Right, moving on. What about CM Punk Ring of Honor? Ring of Honor contract. They've offered him a show, I think in April.
Would he wrestle again?
I think he would. I saw an interview post the UFC fight with Mike Jackson, and he did say that no one's ever actually offered him anything. They've all said, "Oh, would you do this? Would you that?" No one actually concrete gave him an offer, and I think he would. I think he would wrestle again.
The money's right. Anyone would do anything.
Yeah,
to be honest,
that's true.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to afford what he would demand. I wouldn't have thought. I would have suggested that if Punk does return, it would be to spite Vince McMahon rather than for the money.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He's a very stubborn person, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens on that.
He'll be back in WWE.
We'll have to see what happens.
Will you
day.
watch it? Will you watch Ring of Honor?
If he's in it, of course I'd watch it. I'd watch it to see him. Of course.
That's the draw that he is.
There you go. Right, moving on. We're now going to discuss. I'm getting your phobia there.
Speech impediment.
Yeah, the impediment. Okay, moving on. We're going to go to potential wrestlers now that we think could, given the push, could have done really well. If we discuss, who do you want to discuss first? We've got Cody Rhodes. I suppose we were talking about Ring of Honor.
Cody Rhodes is great. He proved every gimmick WWE gave him, he made it work. Let's be honest. The dashing Cody Rhodes, he took that as far as it can go. Stardust gimmick, took that as far
Freddie
as
Mercury
it can go.
gimmick.
The Freddie Mercury gimmick.
Mate, that was one of my favourites, I think. Love Queen. Brilliant. And then he turned into a queen doing Stardust. So it's amazing.
I love Cody Rhodes. I don't think they appreciated what he can bring to the wrestling business, if you ask me.
Definitely. Kennedy?
I never liked Kennedy.
Sorry, I jumped the gun there.
I never liked Kennedy.
Why?
I don't know. There's something about him that he just seemed like really arrogant and.
That was his character.
Yeah, I know, but he seemed like.
He was good. His promos were excellent.
No, they weren't excellent. He said Mr. Kennedy, and that's about all he ever did.
What did he say? What did he say, Paul?
You know what he said.
Tell us what he said.
Tell us what he said, Paul.
You know what he said. He said Kennedy twice.
Yeah, but how did he say it? How did he say it, Paul?
In a loud fashion, okay?
This is how he did it. I weigh in tonight, and an absolutely outstanding, amazing 264 1/4 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Goosebumps.
Mr. Kennedy! Wait for it! Kennedy!
And there you go. That was the whole of Mr. Kennedy's career summed up in 10 seconds.
Best part of his career.
Only part of his career.
He was amazing. Taker gave him compliments.
Okay, moving on. What do you think about Neville? I thought Neville could have been really good. I think, like, do you know the transition that Rey Mysterio had from like your cruiserweight into being a world champion? Neville could have done that exact same thing. I think his physique was phenomenal as well. He was just short
and big ears,
and no one can understand a word that he said.
And he had big ears.
Americans don't know Geordies.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like Neville. He was what it was, wasn't it, with him?
And on the contrary to reports, he was actually really, really good friends with Enzo Amore, and people think he left because he had to drop the title to Enzo Amore, but then too, like that. That's a fact.
No, it was more to do with the fact that they cut him from the WrestleMania DVD. That
they lose money
really
for
did
that?
piss him off.
Oh, let's be fair. Him and Austin Aries have had a great match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they would have been good.
If they let him have the match they wanted to have, they would have had a great match.
Vader? Whew. It's time! It's Vader time!
Do your Vader.
Vader could have got far. He should have been world champion.
Vader
Vader
had a great career in WCW.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels ruined his WWE career, and it's a fact.
It did seem like they had a few matches together, and it did seem like he messed up in the ring a couple of times, Vader, didn't he? He didn't do things.
Yeah,
he was
Michaels
meant to
was
do.
just off his head when he over the top. He was a prima donna when
He could have easily buried him. We don't know, but he could have easily done it. Yeah. Yeah. So what about Chris Masters?
For a big guy, he could move a bit. He wasn't great on the mic, but you could see him improving all the time.
Yeah.
When he was put with Carlito, I think another one that could have been quite big.
Carlito? Hey, Carlito. Because anyone that spits...
It's all part of the gimmick.
Yeah, I just didn't like him. It's stupid gimmicks I really don't like. It's just me.
You mean like the Heartbreak Kid?
That ain't a stupid gimmick.
No?
No.
When he was 48, still playing the Heartbreak Kid. What a stupid gimmick. No?
No. Not a gimmick. He wasn't a gimmick, he was the man. He's the showstopper. Mr. WrestleMania. Who has a name, Mr. WrestleMania?
Well, I would imagine someone who went undefeated for 23 years.
Oh, give over.
Just
He was the dead man. And talking about, he's about as stiff as a dead man, right? Isn't he? Repo Man?
Oh, Repo Man, legend of the sport.
Repo Man.
He changed the business.
He could have been big.
We're
talking about...
Not just big.
Yeah.
He could have been Stone Cold Steve Austin level over. If they pushed him right...
Could have been Hulk Hogan level over.
Mate, if they pushed him, he would have been where the Rock is now.
So how would you have pushed him? What would you have done?
I would have
made him had more than one match.
I would have made him beat The Undertaker.
No, you would.
Beat the Ultimate Warrior. I would have put the strap on him instead of Diesel.
Yeah, that's fair enough. He's probably going to draw a bigger crowd than Diesel did in '95.
Yeah.
Let's face that way. But speaking of Hulk Hogan, what about Steve Blackman? He could have been big. Mind you, he was a poor man's RVD, weren't he? If RVD had cement blocks for boots, that would be Steve Blackman.
Steve Blackman had one good moment in wrestling, and that was when he hit Shane McMahon with a
No, sorry.
when he hit Shane McMahon with a kendo stick and he fed off the Titantron thing.
Yeah, but he just me or he WWE version of Steven Seagal. You're very bland.
He was boring, wasn't he?
That's why they put him in hardcore matches.
Yeah.
He was hardcore, wasn't he?
His gimmick was crap. He had no personality.
Yeah.
He wasn't that great in the ring.
It was about as plain as his wrestling gear.
That is very, very true.
Yeah. So moving on then, what about most overrated superstars? We're probably going to get some controversial. I'm getting your impediment. But you probably are going to have some controversy.
Oh God! My God!
Probably going to be in disagreement
with
some of the stuff that we say here. But overrated superstars, Ultimate Warrior.
For sure.
Overrated?
For sure. The best thing he did was shake the ropes.
Yeah.
That was the only thing he did.
But his promos were so weird. What the hell was he going on about? The darkness of the Ultimate Warrior lies and the stars and the moon and it aligns in one. And Ultimate Warrior. It's just ridiculous.
He could work. He
couldn't talk.
Run to the ring.
And then he was gassing out as soon as he started wrestling.
Hit the ropes, few shoulder blocks, and that finishing move. Run, splash. Oh my. Oh no, not for me.
What do you reckon, Paul? You didn't have much input there.
I'll leave you to it.
Did we cover it? Did we cover
Pretty
it?
much.
Cool.
Much.
Oh God.
But you know what? He was memorable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he?
He was.
Well, you remembered a lot about him, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Well, yeah.
The fire and the stars. What about Sting? Was he overrated?
Big time.
I think he was decent.
I never liked him.
I think he was decent.
I think you are.
He was different.
Yeah, but even before that, when he was the bleach blonde hair, he was decent.
I agree with you.
But
I think he's overrated.
If he was so good at the bleach blonde thing, why did they change the gimmick?
That was
You need to evolve.
that was his best gimmick he ever had.
Yeah, but you need to evolve. No, everyone would say the dark side made him the gimmick. Like when he went
To the Crow, that's what I'm talking
yeah, the
about.
Crow, yeah.
I'm just pleased he never had the match with the Undertaker because I think it would have been such a letdown. At least now people can say, "Oh, that would have been a great match."
Yeah.
If it would have happened, I think
It's
people.
better in the imagination.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. What
Like
about
Muhammad Ali
This
and
is another controversial one?
Right.
Flair. Was he overrated? Let's face it, he got his titles because they told him you're going to win the title.
That's how everyone gets the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone they go, oh, but how can you say he's overrated? He's won so many titles. Scrap that. All right, no one's more lit than the Flair man when it comes to a promo.
Yes, I agree.
Like his face would go pink.
Yeah, I just think he's
boring in the ring.
Yes, I agree.
In the ring was boring.
I agree. Back when he was in his heyday, that's how wrestling was. It wasn't like it is
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
So
But
back
even back
then,
then,
it
watching
was-
these matches, I found him boring. He was still boring.
The only thing I like about Ric Flair is he get.
Woo! Sorry, I thought that's what you liked.
The only thing I like about Ric Flair is when he gets a little cut on his.
Sorry.
The only thing I like about Ric Flair is when he got.
Go on, what did you like? Paul, do you want to take over?
No, I don't particularly want to take over.
Oh God!
Right, what did you like about Flair?
Woo! When he used to get a little cut. And his whole hair used to go red. He used to crack me up. And he'd come back the next night and have some tiny little plaster here, but his whole hair would have gone red. That was one of my favourite things.
Scrap that. He was underrated, Flair. Flair was quality. Now I'm thinking about it, Flair was quality. Do you know the best thing I liked about Flair? Moving on. Diesel. Oh, that's fucking killed the fun, innit? Let's blow it back.
But right, Diesel, was he actually overrated?
Yes.
Was he rated?
Exactly.
Yeah,
If no one rates you high,
He reminds me
you
of
can't be
Ryback.
overrated.
Yeah,
He thinks he's not the biggest star that's ever been in wrestling. Really, he's just a wanker. Sorry.
Oh, there's no need for that angry. But I know what you're talking about. He had some massive ego when he went WCW, and they just fed it.
Yeah.
It was just like, hang on a
Great
minute.
control.
Didn't you have the worst run as WWE champion like there ever was? Yeah, no, you're right. Overrated. Scott Steiner. We know you need to go to Big Papa Pump.
Big-
You're right.
The big booty daddy.
Yeah. He used to watch.
This goes to all my freaks out there. Holla,
If you hear me. Shit.
He was, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
I think his feud with Triple H proved how awful he was.
Yeah, he was bad. He was bad.
The big
He
booty
even lost.
daddy.
He even lost the fucking the old thing that they had. What was
The
it?
flex off.
Yeah, the flex off. He even lost that because I was watching that thinking, yeah, come on, Big Papa Pump, you got him here. And I'm like, hang on a minute, Triple H looks good. It gave me a half chub.
It gave me a full on. So,
Full on chub.
Ah.
Okay, last one, and it's going to kill all the fun out of this that we just had, because I think this overrated segment has been our best segment in podcast history, right? But Lex Luger. And that's the best thing we can say about Lex Luger.
Just move on. That's how awful he was. We'll just move on.
Right, bad champions. We've already talked about Diesel being a bad champion. Jinder Mahal.
quality.
Oh.
You got
What's
to love
it, the
and
modern
respect
day
the
what?
man.
Madaraja.
Madaraja.
I don't even listen. I just fast forward every time I see him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy went through hell, and he come out on the other side stronger. And he showed the world that you can do it.
With
no matter how much people
steroids.
put you down.
With steroids, yeah.
Allegedly.
You got no proof of that. Prove it.
That's
His
what he
nipples.
said. Yeah, his nipples. They do hang a bit, don't they? They're really weird. Yeah.
Why are we talking about Jinder Mahal's nipples all of them?
Because that's the best, most interesting thing about him. Del Rio, Jack Swagger, Great Khali.
All three apart. Well, not Carly, but the other two, pretty good.
Who?
Del Rio and
Del
Jack
Rio and
Swagger
Swagger?
as champions.
Yes. Jack Swagger was just a good angle in the ring.
No, he wasn't.
And,
You only like him. You only like him.
Jack
wait a minute.
Swagger had worse speech impediments than me and
Yeah.
him have had on this podcast.
You
Yes, but
only like
the
Jack
point
Swagger because he's got a list like you. That you
Yeah.
connected with him. That's why.
The point is, you talk about the wrestlers who've got all the in-ring ability all the time, yet they're rubbish on a mic. You should give them a manager. He had Zeb Coulter. It
And-
worked.
and
Who's
still
the
failed.
worst,
They
who's
got
the
over.
worst manager in history?
No, they got over.
I wanted to shave his moustache. That's how annoying he was to me. God.
They got over, and you know it.
Alright.
At one point, they were well over with the crowd.
Yeah.
But they had to stop it because they were being called
We.
racist. They were not being racist.
The people.
So bad. People
So
just
good.
wanted to do We the People. That's why he was over.
Good if you're American.
Should we go back to It's just whatever.
Or
whatever.
Adam Rose.
Yeah, people just want to be stupid. That is what it is.
Exactly.
And Vince thinks, this works. It don't work. We're mugging it off. We don't like it.
Yeah.
Fandango is very good in the ring.
He's not
He's
bad.
just got a bad gimmick. He's a ballet dancer.
That takes me to Damien Sandow as
What
well. I think he
they
was
always
underrated.
say?
He
What's
could've done
the
better.
saying? This in WWE, not ballet. And then they make him a fucking ballet dancer.
Ballet's pretty hard.
So
No, I'm
yeah,
joking.
you talk
No,
about
we tried it.
Undertaker.
What?
Tried it.
Of course I have. I dabbled in it. I dabbled in a lot of things.
You got the physique of a ballet dancer.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
He's got a physique of
Can
a
we
darts
just move? Can we
player.
just move on here? Because
I am.
He is actually pretty good at darts. He's done a few competitions, which is actually
I
fun.
am.
Yeah. Moving on to good champions. We're gonna come to round it off now to the end because we've had fun. We've had a lot of fun. We've had technical difficulties. Things have gone wrong. What things have gone wrong have gone wrong. The audio's gone wrong.
I got fired halfway through the show and then rehired.
Yeah, the audio went wrong. Nothing to do with the mics, just that we can't talk. The visual went wrong. Everything's gone wrong. But I think it's been a pretty good podcast. I've enjoyed myself.
Have you?
Yeah.
And it's not finished.
And it's not finished. Good champions. CM Punk.
The best
One of the best.
in the world.
Yes.
At what he does.
Nah.
Yes.
Jericho.
Yeah, it's Jericho. We're back in the Jericho there. Break the walls down.
Jericho number one.
Jericho, I think.
You just said CM Punk was the best. Make your mind
yeah,
up.
yeah, come on, mate.
I changed my mind, didn't I?
Yeah, no, fair enough. He's got a
Bullshit.
point. I think for
Yeah, but what?
Impact, Jericho doing winning both titles. Was it the world?
I'll
and
have
the
you
WWE?
know, he
Universal
beat
Champion.
Triple H.
The Rock and Stone
yeah,
Cold.
yeah.
No, it was Triple H in the rivalry
No.
after.
No. Yeah, the rivalry after, but
No, he lost. He beat Triple H, he did lose.
he had a title for a while.
He beat
No,
him
he
in the
didn't-
first
he
one.
didn't
He
have it for a
had a
while.
couple of matches.
I think what you're trying to get at is he beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night to win the undisputed title.
Yeah, but then-
First undisputed champion for Impact. Great champion.
What?
Good choice.
Good choice.
Broke the barriers.
It made you hate him as well.
Yeah. I mean, I
I
like
didn't.
Jericho.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you loved it. Yeah. CM Punk for longest reign in
this era as
in this
well.
era, yeah.
Where
And I
they
think
defend the title every month. And he was injured and he had to fight Ryback.
yeah,
Which, mate, anyone who has to have 3 matches with Ryback, my hat goes off to you.
yeah, and actually making pretty decent as well. Not that bad. Brad Metal's helped.
Whoa, it's not well, let's be fair about it.
we all
Yeah,
we all know Brad Max loves the midway area, doesn't he? But any of you that ain't seen his own movie, don't watch it.
Yeah. Well,
Well, Paige is pretty good in it.
yes.
Okay, guys, we come to that point in the show now where it's the 1 minute rant. We've been looking forward to the 1 minute rant. What the 1 minute rant is Paul Keith here gets 1 minute to talk about anything about WWE that has really got to be in his bonnet, that he's really grinding his gears. Off air, he has been discussing about what he's going to talk about. He hasn't stopped going on about it, so he's going to need longer than a minute. That's what makes this exciting, guys. Okay, so I'm going to put the stopwatch on for Paul. Paul, you get 1 minute. Your 1 minute rant starts now.
Right, firstly, I'm just going to take my time. If I want 2 minutes, I'll take 2 minutes. If I want 3 minutes. We're thinking Roman Reigns I'm talking about. And I'm sure everyone knows just how much Vince McMahon is trying to push him. Now, I've been looking forward to Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam in the main event. Now, they had a number 1 contender match. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Bobby Lashley kicked Roman Reigns' ass. Right. But all of a sudden, it will change and it's no longer a number 1 contender match. So, all right, Bobby Lashley getting to kick Roman Reigns' ass. I'm down for that. I don't mind. So they have 2 triple threat matches and the winner will face off in a number 1 contender match. Now, Bobby Lashley wins, Roman Reigns wins. So, don't show me the clock. I don't give a shit how long I've got left, right? Anyway, so next week on Raw, Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns in a number 1 contender match. No one wants to fucking see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar number 27. I don't, they don't, you don't. Everyone wants to see Bobby Lashley against Brock Lesnar. That makes sense.
That's
No,
it. Time's
Vince
up.
McMahon is
Time's
so
up.
far up Roman
Time's
Reigns' ass
up.
that he wants to keep putting him in the
Time's
title
up.
picture. I don't give a fucking time about fuck. Do you
Time's
know
up.
what? If
up.
Roman Reigns don't win, you ain't gonna fucking see me
Time's
here
up.
next week.
No
No,
more.
I'm gonna be
No more.
gone. I'm not
Time's
gonna
up.
be watching
Time's
him.
up. Time's up.
No, fuck you. Watch yourself, you fucking prick. Fuck off. I'm done with a lot of you. Bullshit, man.
That was Paul's 1 minute rant.
Violent rant.
Yeah, I've been Sam Bolts.
I've been Owen.
And that was Paul
Paul,
Keith.
apparently. The real Paul Keith that we all
So
know and love.
if we see him back, then we see him back. If not, then we don't. It's been great to do this podcast for you guys. Hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Me and
Ciao.
Sam are going to leave you with this.